Hey guys, welcome back to Starwise. I'm your host Maxine, and I talk about everything under the stars on this channel. So today I am going to have a few cards for you guys, as always. Romance Angels, the Wild Unknown Tarot, and the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. And that's going to be for our Magical Monday card pool. And so every Magical Monday that I am on here, I pull cards for each of the zodiac signs, and I start with Aries and I end with Pisces. And I'm also going to tell you about the week ahead in regards to what's going on in the sky and how it's going to affect us. So I am going to start with Aries in just a moment. So last week was one of transitions. We felt it strongly, energetically. Everyone is kind of at a crossroads or a turning point, because Mercury retrograde is about to be over on Thursday. And now that spring has started and the full moon just passed, we're at this place of more knowing than feeling uncertain. A lot of questions came from this current retrograde, and now we're starting to figure out the answers to those questions. We're still, not at that finish line just yet, but we will be very, very soon. So be kind to yourself right now, be kind to others. People are going to be in kind of a not so great mood right now, and, just take a step back if you have to this week in regards to like some type of tension within a connection. Just step back, because next week things will come easier and you'll be able to have a calm conversation rather than having it this week. So Aries, what is going on this week for you? Okay, so the overall energy is fan, romance, party, celebration, and you are going to want to have more fun than work this week. You're going to want to go out more. You may overdo it, is what I feel. You may overspend, overeat, overdrink. So just be very careful if you are going out and spending time with friends or a loved one. So what I'm getting for this feels like this judgment moment is going to happen towards the end of the week, like Saturday, Sunday. Like I said, we've been at crossroads and now we're coming to aha moments, conclusions. And there is going to be a conclusion within a financial situation that comes to be at the end of the week. You may decide that it's time to part ways in regards to like a financial partnership, or if someone has been helping you with money in any way. You may decide that, the connection has been doing more harm than good. And for others of you, you may decide to just walk away from a job. You may have gotten word of a new position opening up, and you go for that, and you make the tough decision of leaving, that comfort zone behind. So your love card is romantic feelings. So you are not going to have a hard time expressing yourself this week in regards to matters of the heart. You know what you want. I feel like for many of you, even if you're just casually dating someone, you know that they're not going to be going anywhere for quite some time. You just feel it in your heart and soul that this is something substantial. So now we're moving on to Taurus, and your overall energy is arrow, and it says that you are on the right path. So what I'm getting from this card is that you've been questioning your direction a lot lately, and it's because of Mercury retrograde. And once Mercury goes direct on Thursday, I think that something will come to be like you get an opportunity. One of the projects you had been working on in the past starts gaining momentum, gaining traction. But whatever happens right now is due to your hard work in the past, and it's also due to the recent full moon. There's something about that full moon really pushed you forward along the path of your dreams, your career. I feel like that full moon is hitting a very heavy point in your chart in a good way. So look up what I'm getting is that if you're a Taurus, you need to start learning about astrology and working with the full moons as well. So look up your chart. You can go to free sites like cafeastrology.com, that's easy, and astro.com as well. So your next card is Three of Wands, and this feels like it's happening midweek where you are collaborating with someone, working on a project. I just keep getting that your creative juices are really flowing this week, so take full advantage of that. Your love card is Make the Effort. And I feel like you need to make the effort about putting yourself out there, especially if you're a single Taurus. I feel as if you've been closing yourself off, you've been stuck in the past. Maybe you're still connected to an ex, like you still talk to them. And what I'm getting is that it's time to let go of that past person and start moving forward. It's going to be a lot easier by this weekend to do so. You may even have a date this weekend, and you may decide, what's the harm in it? And that's the way you should be viewing this. Just take a chance. So Gemini, your overall energy is carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. So you may be planning a trip, or someone may be coming to visit you this week. And I'm going to pull one more card for you. You need to defend yourself, shield. So what I'm getting is that for some of you, you may be moving on from a relationship this week. You may literally be moving out of a home, or someone may be moving out of your home. It just feels like this is what needs to happen to protect your energy and to protect their energy. But if someone's coming to visit you, you need to lay down the ground rules about them being in your home. I feel like this person could just take advantage of your kind nature for some reason. Your next card is Nine of Pentacles. And what I'm getting from this Nine of Pentacles card is that others may try and give you advice and may tell you this is what you need to do to move forward in a certain area of life. But this card is saying that you got this and you have all the tools you need. So stop looking outward for approval is what I'm getting. And your love card is Let Your Friends Help You. So if you are going out on a date, especially with someone new, let your friends know where you're going and who you're going out with. For some reason, I just feel like you need to keep your friends in the loop just in case, this date isn't all that it's cracked up to be. And if you are, confused about a current long-term relationship, you're just not sure if this is going to be it for you, I think you need to talk to somebody. It doesn't just have to be a friend. You could go to a counselor, a therapist, but I feel like you need to talk to somebody before making a final decision on a relationship. And now we're moving on to Cancer. And you guys got door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So what I'm getting is that a door is going to open. You've been constantly, feeling like, especially throughout this Mercury retrograde, even though it's been just through the month of March, it feels like it's been an eternity. It just feels like everything that you've been trying to do to move forward keeps getting knocked down or pushed to the side or not turning out the way you would want it to. And what I'm getting is that once Mercury goes direct on Thursday, things will start to move smoother for you and an opportunity is coming your way. And I feel like it's going to come to you by Sunday. So Friday through Sunday, there's an opportunity. Make sure your phone is charged. Make sure your computer's charged. Make sure that you have your emails connected to your cell phone is what I'm getting, because I feel like this message is going to come during an unexpected time, and you may be out and busy with family or friends, but you need to stay connected to your phone is what I'm getting, or a laptop, computer, iPad. You just need to stay connected so you can respond in a quick manner. And your love card is Stay Optimistic about your love life. And what I'm getting from this card is that, things, especially if you are with someone who's ruled by Mercury. So if you are a Cancer dating a Virgo or a Gemini, they have been going through it mentally and it's been affecting your relationship. And maybe you've been putting off having a serious talk with them because you know that it's a heavy time. But I think that once Mercury goes direct, you need to have that conversation. What I'm getting is that you should have that conversation by Sunday. If something has been bothering you about what they've done, what they've said, you need to think of your feelings as well. That's what I'm getting. So, Leos, you guys got box, you will receive a gift. And what I'm getting is that an inheritance or just some surprise money is coming in. Something from something you've done in the past, it's coming to you now. And it's kind of the universe's way of saying, like, you deserve this, a job well done. It's like a pat on the back. And this Fool card is tied to love. For me, what I'm getting from this is that your love life is going through a regeneration, and you guys are going to be able to start over fresh with a current partner or with someone new very, very soon. And it's going to happen within like a week's time. If you haven't met anybody yet, a date is coming very, very soon, is what I'm getting. And it's because of Mercury going direct, and you learning all of the lessons around your heart and self-worth, and what makes you passionate. Now you are able to put all of those lessons to action. Getting to know each other. What did I say? I just feel like a date is coming, or you'll be getting to know someone very soon. Especially for many of you, it's going to be within a week's time. If you're a Leo, just get ready. And for those that are coupled up, like I said, it's going to feel like a refresh button has been hit within your relationship, and you two are able to move forward in a smoother way, and you are listening to one another a lot better than you have in the past. Virgo. Well, Virgo, 2 cards came up for you. So Whale, great worry over nothing, and Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. I feel like this Mercury retrograde has had you stressed within a relationship. It could be financial, or it could be a romantic connection. But what I'm getting is that it's been really, really stressing you out a lot. And you need to take care of yourself, Virgo. You know, you need to maybe spend at least a few hours apart from this person if you live with them, or a day apart from them if you don't. I just feel like there's been a lot of togetherness, and that's also the reason for all of this worry. So this card is the Empress, and it's tied to the day Friday. So what I'm getting is that on Friday you need to go out with friends. You need to go out with, at least one friend, and just have a great night out on the town. I just feel like you need to go and have drinks, or go and have dinner, or just do something fun. Go out dancing. Whatever it is that you deem as fun, go and do that with a friend. You need that. You need laughter, is what I'm getting. And Friday is a great day to just go out and be spontaneous. It is safe for you to love. So this love card, I think that the biggest thing right now is that you've been worrying over a relationship, whether this is the one for you. It's very similar to, I think, Cancer. So you may be dealing with a Cancer. And what I'm getting is that you need to take a step back, like I had said, but I don't feel like this person has any ill intent towards you. I think that, what you see is what you get with this person, and you need to trust them. I feel like there's a lack of trust within this connection. Libra, you guys got plenty of material things, Bull. So what I'm getting, Libra, is that you are over focused on material possessions this week. You have enough, and this card is saying that, but it's like you want more. You're envying other people's lives and maybe their careers, and you're looking on Instagram and Facebook and all of that stuff, and you need to stop. I feel like this week is the week where you need to unplug from that and just start focusing more on you to build yourself up so you can achieve your goals, because their goals and their assets aren't what you need in your life. Father of Wands. This could be someone from your past coming back to speak to you. I feel like it's like, especially because there's lightning, it's going to be a shock that they reach out to you, or that they message you, or that you see them online, whatever the case may be. And it's going to be like that final message, that final look that you needed to just close the door altogether. It just feels like whatever they say to you is shocking, or whatever you read about them or hear about them is shocking, and it's actually going to disappoint you. For some reason, I just feel disappointment from this shock. So your love cards are express your love and flirt. I feel like you need to be more playful within your connection, whether it is, committed or casual. You need to just take a more playful approach to love right now. You have had such high expectations for you and this person, and now you're seeing that they're not perfect. Now you're seeing them fall from that pedestal you may have put them on months ago. And it's for you to realize that, everyone's human, you're not perfect, they're not perfect, and now you can move forward in an honest way together. Scorpio. Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Whoa. Bird, perched, waiting for a news, package, or a letter. So, what I'm getting, Scorpio, is that you need to be careful about what you put in writing. Mercury's still retrograde. Even when Mercury goes direct on Thursday, it's still going to be in its shadow phase. So, that energy still lingers until the new moon, which is April 5th in Aries. And so you just need to be careful about what you put out there and how you put it out there, because a lot of people can misunderstand you right now, and you may misunderstand the message you receive at this time. So just be careful about how you react to things until this energy clears up. Chariot. So what I'm getting from this Chariot card is that today, Monday, is a very powerful day for you. It's one of a lot of emotion. It's time for you to ground your emotions. Maybe you've been feeling a bit lost with this Mercury retrograde, and you've been feeling a bit confused. But now it's time for you to create some plan of action for when Mercury goes direct on how you want to move forward in your life, how you want to cultivate your dream. Because with Mercury and Neptune together in the sky right now, everyone's talking about their dreams. Everyone's talking about, their goals, their lofty goals, and things that people usually deem impossible. And so you need to start grounding that. You need to start putting that on paper, making some type of plan on how you want to move forward so you can achieve those goals. Because I feel like you will be able to, especially when the full moon is in Cancer, which I feel like is going to be towards the end of the year or early next year. And that's when you'll see your dreams start to manifest. So you need to start, putting out into the universe exactly what you want right now. And your next message is calling in your soulmate. And so what I'm getting from this calling in your soulmate card is that, oh wow, it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Exactly. You need to start grounding and start really working with the law of attraction and really figuring out what you want to attract into your present day. And that goes for love as well. So now is the week to start planning, Scorpio, what you want your future to look like. Okay, Sagittarius, this is a tough week. I already feel it. Finger, warning of a problem either now or in the near future. Gavel, involvement with the law. So Sagittarius, really read over any contracts you get at this time. Make sure that whoever you're working with or whatever you're working with is legit, and you won't get in trouble for it. Because I feel like, for many of you, you're dealing with somebody. This doesn't even have to just be with money. It could be in a relationship or a friendship that is not being 100% honest with you. I just keep getting there's some type of dishonesty. So be careful about your connections at this time on all levels. 3 of Cups. And what I'm getting is that by this weekend, this dishonest person is going to be revealed to you. Ooh. And once again, deception. So, and then separation. But when I first pulled separation, it was reversed, and then it flipped over back to upright. So it could be either way. What I'm getting is mixed things for this love situation for you Sagittarians. So if you are someone who is single right now and you went through a really tough breakup and you don't really understand why it ended, it feels like the other person just left your life, they're coming back to right or wrong. They're coming back to tell you why they were dishonest or why they left so abruptly. I feel like you're going to get an answer this week or by this weekend. And for those who are still together in a connection, casual or long term, I feel like you may decide to part ways, or you'll start to think about it because of some deceptive behavior that comes to light once Mercury goes direct, which is on Thursday. So just be very, very careful right now about your connections, your alliances. I'm going to pull one more card for you, Sagittarius. Mother of Cups. You need to really focus on working with your intuition, because your intuition will not lie to you. You deep down know who is true and who is not, that is currently in your life. So there's someone that you definitely are picking up on that you feel uneasy around right now, and it could even be a romantic partner. But just really use your intuition moving forward in this situation. Capricorn, you guys got firecracker, excitement, and rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. And what I'm getting is that you have finally started listening to your guides, messages from above, or from whoever you believe in, from your ancestors, your angels, and you're finally listening. It's like you've gone through some type of awakening, like a third eye awakening, crown awakening, and it's like you're gaining a lot of insight right now from the spirit realm, and it's probably coming to you through meditation, but a lot of you, it's coming through your dreams. And Two of Swords. So I had to pull another one, and Two of Cups. Look how they look. Two of Swords and Two of Cups. It feels like you're at a stalemate this week with the relationship. You're just not sure if you want to stay, if you want to go. It feels like there's a lot of love, but there's also a lot of like coldness in this. It feels weird. It's like there's love, but then you also feel like there's something lacking. Maybe that's what it is. Like you're wanting a little bit more passion from this situation. And what I'm getting is that to just hold off on making a final decision, because like I keep saying, Mercury retrograde is at play right now. And so what I'm getting from this two is to give this situation 2 more weeks, 2 more months. You'll deep down know which one it is, and then make that decision. Because I feel like a lot is going to change within the next 2 weeks, and especially within the next 2 months. And so Free Yourself is your love card, and Healing Family Issues. I feel like the reason why you or your partner, your person who you're thinking of, is like you're feeling this distance and this coldness is because of a family situation. One of you has gone through a lot of trauma in their childhood, and it's hard for them to open up on a deep level, or it's hard for them to open up deeply in a fast way. It takes some time. And so I feel like you're going to have to be patient, or you need to talk to them about being patient with you, because I feel like you two do have a great connection. I just feel like it can get deeper. Okay, so Aquarius, you guys got Kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Mountain, major challenges to overcome. Misunderstanding. Gosh, Aquarius. The final one is great. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And what I'm getting is that this gift is overcoming this lesson. I feel like you're at the end of a karmic lesson. You're at the end of some type of cycle, some type of pattern. You're finally understanding. You're finally learning it. And once Mercury goes direct on Thursday, you're going to understand why you had to keep dating that type of person, or meeting this type of situation over and over and over again. Because greatness is going to come from this. You know, you were just a rough stone, and then pressure was put on you through all of these challenges, and now you're a diamond. Okay, so the Lovers and the Hierophant. These are both major arcanas. And yeah, the challenges that I just read about and turning into a diamond, I instantly got engagement. So you will, if you are in a long-term relationship, or if you are casually dating someone, whatever the case may be, you're going to know after Mercury goes direct whether this is something long-term or not. You're going to know just right away. It's going to come to you. You're going to be like, this is my person, or this is not my person. And for many of you, you're going to be like, this is my person. I strongly feel that. Your love cards are let go of control issues and forgiving and learning. I feel like, you two have weathered a storm together, whether it doesn't matter the level of the relationship. It just feels like you both have overcome a lot, maybe together or apart, and you're ready for that next step in love. Pisces, you're on the very last sign. And what I'm getting already is that you are going through a transformation. Probably one of the biggest, yeah, probably one of the biggest out of all signs right now because there is so much in Pisces. So, vulture, depression, anxiety, worrying that something is against you or someone is against you. Bird, flying, news is on its way. And elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Exactly. This was Mercury. So, what I'm getting is that once Mercury goes direct, you're going to need a lot of rest. So, rest this weekend. I highly suggest not going out, not, spending a lot of money either, because that will also cause you worry and stress. This is the Six of Wands. So, greatness is going to come from this. You are going to be victorious, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. And your love card is very soon. Clearly decide what you want. It just feels like there's been a lot of stop and go within a connection, whether it's, a long-term committed or casual. This could be the one. But I just feel like you need to keep giving this a chance, keep fighting for this. Pull one more love card. You deserve this love. You are lovable. Wait, pull one more for me, Pisces, because I just feel like you two have been going through a lot. Finances and career. There's been a lot of stop and go because of money issues. That is going to be a thing of the past once Mercury goes direct. So just hang on tight, and things are about to get better. So I hope you guys enjoyed the readings on this magical Monday. So I'm going to tell you about the week ahead, but first we got to look back. So last week, the sun moved into Aries, and when the sun moves into Aries, that marks the start of a new season. So every time a season changes is when the sun sign turns to a cardinal sign. So cardinal signs are Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra. And so whenever the sun sign changes to one of those signs, you'll know that a season has changed. So now we're in spring, and we also had a full moon on the 21st, and for some people they felt it on the 22nd. Either way, it was very, very strong, and it showed you your boundaries. It showed you who you wanted to partner with or who you didn't want to partner with, and with all of this Pisces energy, it's showing you what you're capable of, what kind of dream you're capable of creating for your life. So on Friday, the sun was conjunct Chiron, and Chiron is the wounded healer, and the conjunction is when the sun and a planet or an asteroid are in alignment. They're in the same position in the sky, and that is one of great, deep, painful healing. And so a lot of tears may have come this weekend, a lot of anxiety, a lot of harshness, because on top of that was the full moon. And full moons can also rattle your emotions as well, depending on your chart and how sensitive you are. And so with Chiron, it was also pushing that dream and pushing that internal mission. Like, what do you want to, like, what kind of stamp do you want to put on the world, and we're getting more into that zone. And it's like we are all becoming more clear about what we want to do. And if something doesn't resonate or if someone doesn't resonate with our energy, we are able to let that person go or let that situation go. And so yesterday, Mercury and Neptune became in alignment. Mercury conjunct Neptune, and they're in the same position in the sky. And with that brings muddled communication, but it can also bring a lot of insight and a lot of awakening. Like I was saying, messages may come to you through spirit like crazy right now, through your dreams. A lot of people are dreaming, and a lot of people are just feeling a lot of heaviness on their heart, and they're looking back because Mercury is still in retrograde, looking back at the memories, old pictures, crying a lot, just feeling very sentimental and nostalgic. And just be very, very careful right now, like I said, about signing any contracts because there's something about the fine print. I just keep getting with this Mercury retrograde conjunct Neptune, the fine prints. You may be biting off more than you can chew right now. And that goes also for romantic connections or, any type of partnership. So tomorrow, Tuesday, Venus enters Pisces, and Venus in Pisces is exalted. And when a planet is exalted, it's like, you know, one of the easier signs, one of the easier aspects. And so love comes easy with Venus in Pisces, and you just feel your way through love instead of making it logical and trying to go through all of the ins and outs of it within your mind. You just kind of use your heart and go from there. And a lot of great music will come from this Mercury conjunct Neptune and Venus and Pisces transit, and a lot of great writings, great art of any type, sort, or media. So, if you are a creative and if you are an artist, that's what you need to be focusing on right now. Focusing on that and focusing on your heart. So on the 28th, which is Thursday, Mercury goes direct after 3 weeks of, watery confusion. We are able to understand our lives and understand others on a deeper level. Because with this Mercury and Pisces, that's exactly what we've been pushed to do, is to go deep. So on Sunday, at the end of the week, Mars enters Gemini. And with Mars and Gemini, expect a lot of verbal, debates, expect a lot of communication, fast communication, texting, emailing, calls, you know, and also you may, if you are an online business owner or, you do work with mail a lot, you'll just notice things are going to be doubling, like sales. I feel like for many people will be doubling at this time because of that Mars and Gemini, especially if you work within the creative realm, if you work within the spiritual realm. If you're also a reader, you may notice people coming to you more for guidance and advice once Mercury goes direct, and then Mars and Gemini. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of communication. It's a great time for writers, especially to put out their work. It is a great time for writers. So get to work, get to it, and this week may be a bit crazy, but just know that we can only go up from here. Once Mercury goes direct, we're only going to soar upwards. We've done a lot of internal work over these last 3 weeks, and all we deserve now is to rise. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I hope you guys enjoy today's Magical Monday. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on